What's sauce for the goose is sauce for the goose. And I was like, can I punch the radio? Hi, I'm Sock Marionette, doing business as bargain counter argument, and I'm a middle-aged lady in a tiara talking about books and celebrating Vlogmas. It is December 14th, the 14th day of Vlogmas, and we had our first real snowfall of the season here in central Connecticut, which makes it a great day to stay inside and be cozy. I'm also going to make this kind of a short one today. They've been going pretty long lately, and you know, maybe it's nice to mix it up a little bit on length. Consistency is the hobgoblin of foolish minds or something. Anyway, the earworm today, this came to me in a dream, and it was still in my head when I woke up. In my dream, I heard yakety sax, which is kind of like an instrumental novelty song that was used. It wasn't written for the Benny Hill show, this British sketch comedy show, but it was, he did use that as his theme song, and that's kind of where it's most famous. And it is also, in my dream, it kind of morphed into the same style of music, but this time it was an instrumental version of the theme from The Muppet Show from the 1970s. So that was a weird one, and I woke up with it in my head, so I went over to one of the classic rock radio stations to see if I could find something to supplant it, and I got Don't Stop Believin'. So yeah, that'll do. Anyway, so because it's the first snowfall, when I went downstairs for breakfast, I grabbed my camera and I went out and I filmed out the backyard, and I went to the front porch and filmed a little there. I'll put that at the end of this clip because this is going to be today's only clip. And when I went out to the porch, I found a package from Amazon. And I did not know this was coming. And I think it's a book, and I think it might be from my Secret Santa in the Tea and Biscuits book club and Discord, which was organized by Abby Jean. So I'm opening it on camera just in case. It's a book, as I guess, and it is The Rest of the Story by Tal Bauer. Nice. Beautiful. This is a hockey romance. Now let's see if there's an enclosure. There is a card because it is a gift. I am very excited. Oh wow! I've chosen to be your surprise Santa. Okay, and so my surprise Secret Santa is B of Mama Needs to Read Romance, and she has a very, very nice card. And well, enclosure slip. And I'm going to go ahead and read it because she read the card I sent her. I sent her a couple of Christmas ornaments and some stickers and stuff a couple of weeks ago, and I enclosed a card, and so she read it on camera. So I figure she's cool with it if I read hers on the camera. What's sauce for the goose is sauce for the goose. A gift for you. I've chosen to be your surprise Santa, LOL, so I can thank you for everything you do for me and our community. You're such a special human, and we're all better for knowing you. Happy holidays from B. Thank you so much, B. And Tal Bauer. The rest of this, and now the rest of the story. I don't know, for people my age, I listened to, when I was growing up, we lived in Germany, and we listened to AFN, Armed Forces Network, which is like a radio station that is kind of put together for the benefit of people in the military and their spouses and children who can listen to it, or people who are associated with the military. My dad wasn't in the military at the time, but he was associated with the military. And you can listen to it, and also people, this was when we lived in Belgium and in Germany, and people who lived near a large military installation who weren't even Americans, like in Germany, it would be Germans for the most part, could listen to it too. And they didn't play advertisements. Well, sort of, they played PSAs, a lot of PSAs and a lot of ads for like re-enlisting, that kind of thing, recruitment type ads, but they didn't play commercial ads. It was all government sponsored. And the other thing that they did was they had certain syndicated programs. They had America's Top 40 with Casey Kasem. They had Whoever Did the Country Top 40 and Wolfman Jack and other programs like that. And one of the things they drop in was Paul Harvey, the conservative radio commentator who would have this segment called The Rest of the Story, where he'd tell this story about somebody and he'd be, oh, that's interesting, and then it would turn out to be about, I don't know, Mark Twain or Rutherford B. Hayes or something, and it would be like, and then Paul Harvey would say in this really, really annoying, I found him to be an extremely annoying commentator, he'd say in this very annoying voice, and now you know the rest of the story. And I was like, can I punch the radio? And my parents would be like, that wouldn't do any good. Anyway, so when I see this, I think, and now you know the rest of the story. But I'm sure it's going to be much better than listening to Paul Harvey. Anyway, so today, I think for the rest of the day, it's already like almost 2 o'clock, which is when we're going to eat lunch. We had a late breakfast, so for lunch, I can smell that my mom's already put it in the oven. We have some chicken enchiladas. So this is going to be my only talking clip of the day. I'm going to put in my snow clips at the end. And I'm going to just chill out, read. I still want to finish Fucking Strong by Emily Rath and Love Arranged by Lauren Asher, because once I finish Fucking Strong, I can do my video. And then I can get those books back to the library. Lauren Asher's book, Love Arranged, is due on Tuesday. And, as you saw from yesterday's video, I had to DNF The Entanglement of Rival Wizards. I know in one clip I'm talking about how I've got certain problems with A Heart for Christmas by Sophie Germain, but I don't want to talk about them until after I finish the book, because I don't think that's fair. And then I turn around and in the next clip, and I'm like, I'm not finishing this book. This other book, and but that was more like the why I wasn't finishing it, as opposed to I'm going to hold off on criticizing something until I'm done with it. So I don't know, that distinction wasn't really clear. I was watching that clip after I posted it and I was like, oh, this is really inconsistent. Oh well, again, foolish consistency is the hobgoblin of little minds. So that's it for today. Snow clips at the end. And again, thank you so much, B, for this hockey romance. You know where I live, you know what I like. And if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, share, subscribe, or don't. I'm not the boss of you. And I hope you have a good day or night.